moving on, this is the third one. So we've set up everything when it comes to SKAdNetwork. We're running the campaigns. Are we confident, though, in our ability to assess the campaigns when it comes to iOS? And one thing to keep in mind here is that there's different data sets and different attribution methods that are happening in parallel at the same time. So first, you have the SKAdNetwork attribution that's happening by Apple, and the data is being shared to your MMP. And based on your conversion value mapping and the setup within your MMP, you can see the reports that have to do with scan campaigns. But additionally, in parallel, this is really important, in parallel, the MMP is also trying to attribute deterministically for your ATT opted-in users and probabilistically as well. And it's really important. So different MMPs, some MMPs combine the data, some MMPs keep it separate, but at the end of the day, it's separate data sets. This attribution method is happening in parallel to this one. And it's important to look at both and understand how to assess this data and how to build decisions on top of this. And keep in mind that although currently not a lot of self-attributing networks have predictive engines, but they might release those soon. So even checking for your iOS campaigns, even checking self-attributing networks and the reports there could give you some indications on the improvement within that specific partner. It's not as important as checking deterministic, probabilistic, and SKAdNetwork reporting, but it also gives you an indication of the improvement of the improvement in performance on that specific partner. So when it comes to assessing your iOS campaigns, you would need to have an adaptation in the approach to have that confidence in the data that you're checking. The end result that we're looking for is being able to allocate budgets effectively and see the reflection in the end result as well. So for the sake of time, I'm going to make sure to cover the last part quickly so we can get to the Q&A. But if you have any questions about this, again, feel free to reach out to us or to add your question in the Q&A section.